Good morning, City of Lakes. We can stand and do the Pledge of Allegiance. Oops, it's this way. Oh. There we go. Hopefully it's on. All right. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible.
Can't hear.
So when I learned that this was National Cat Herding Day, I immediately thought of Rotarian leaders. And when you think of our president, our officers, our board, all our committee chairs and so forth. So very simply, for those, I would like to thank, all of us thank and give a round of applause in honor of National Cat Herding Day to all the leaders of Rotary.
Thank you, Dean. You can be seated because with no song yet, the Rooters will sing soon. The Rooters will sing soon. That's kind of sounds like an ominous warning. Mary Pat, do we have guests and visiting Rotarians ready?
Good morning. Oh, good morning, everybody. It's so quiet in here today. We do have two guests today. We have a guest of Dean Sandberg, Hugh McGill. Dean, would you like to introduce Hugh?
Wait for the Christmas tree.
Cracking me up.
It is, it's just very light. Good morning. Good morning. Grateful to be here.
Yes, thanks for being here, Hugh. And Hugh, when the microphone doesn't work, those of us who are principals, we just use our principal voice and it can carry just about anywhere. And our other guest is a guest of Gail Noakes, which is Steve. And I think he may have been here before, but if you want to introduce Steve.
Good morning. My husband. Hi, Christmas tree. This is my husband, Steve. Many of you know him, and he came for the singing. So, you want to say anything?
No.
All right, well, welcome, Steve. That's all. That's all.
Anybody? All right. Thank you for bringing guests today. Announcements time. I have an announcement. So next Wednesday, we are not meeting in the morning. No meeting in the morning next Wednesday, but we have a volunteer activity and please volunteer. We'll hear more about this later today in the program, but volunteer from 1 to 4 at the Boys and Girls Club, the Jerry Gamble Boys and Girls Club. That is at 2410 Irving Avenue North in Minneapolis. Sign up because I think there's only 8 of us signed up so far. So you can sleep in the morning, get all your energy gathered so that from 1 to 4, you can be at the Jerry Gamble Center to help with the gift. Kids can buy gifts program for which we're all giving gifts today. And Lisa, I think we're going to hear more about that later during the Rooters program. We have a representative from the Boys and Girls Club coming. If you go to that, or even if you don't, we have a happy hour at 4:30 at Psycho Susie's on the 22nd. So volunteer from 1 to 4 and or come to Psycho Susie's at 4:30 for happy hour. Do not come here next Wednesday morning. The Wednesday after that, the 29th, your board canceled the meeting on the 29th so that you can enjoy your holiday season between Christmas and New Year. So no meeting on the 29th. We will be back here again on January 5th. You will not want to miss January 5th. It's the all exciting state of the club address, and who would want to miss that? So that will be here on January 5th. That's our next meeting back here. All right, other announcements. Bill Jackson has an announcement.
Yeah, for those of you that like good wine and gourmet food, I've got a good opportunity for you. There's a flyer on your table that the Waconia West Carver Rotary Club is doing their annual fundraiser. And we have an opportunity not only to support that club, but also support one of our projects, the Rio Zoo High School project in Guatemala. They pledged 25% of their proceeds to that project and ongoing support, I think, of EWB, RCC, which we've been a sponsor of. So it would be a great way to support another Rotary Club and have a good time. So hope many of you can make it. It's January 29th, so you got a little bit time to think about it.
Great, thank you, Bill. Do we have a recap on the Minnesota, Iowa fundraiser, Kurt, and encourage folks to make good on their pledges for that event?
Thank you, everybody. So we did the final tally, at least within our own club, and now I'm going to forget the exact numbers, but it was north of $4,000 on average per member. It was over $50. We decimated Cedar Rapids in the per capita giving thing. So all that money is going to Polio Plus. So thank you everybody who participated, everybody who donated. But now comes the hard part. You got to reach into your pockets and actually get the money out, write a check, go online, do that. And you can turn that into Mary Pat here, any of the meetings that are coming up, or go out and do that. So thank you everybody who participated, and thank you for Iowa winning. There you go. What do you? The City of Lakes Rotary Club Foundation, City of Lakes Rotary Club Foundation, and you can write City of Lakes Rotary Foundation. Thank you. And then you can just write Iowa, Minnesota fundraiser in the tagline. All right. Pete, how do I write that out?
Minneapolis City of Lakes Rotary Foundation.
Minneapolis City of Lakes Rotary Foundation. Very good. Are there any other announcements? All right, Ross, you are on. Great. Ross is going to announce who our next year's slate will be for our leaders in the club.
All right, thanks, Scott. So this is nomination time. So we're going to vote on the slate back in, sorry, not back, but on January 5th at our first January meeting. So I'll start here with our avenues of service. Club service chair, I have Matthew Prediger, with assistant club services, Adekunle Samuel. Vocational service chair, Jonathan Hobbs, and assistant vocational service, our new member, Andrew Hoffman. International service chair, Rob Scarlett. We are still looking for an assistant international service chair. Community service, Jody Massey, with assistant community service, new member, Lynn Otis. Thank you, new members. Webmaster, our very own Brock Ray. We have two at-large positions. At-large for the club is Maria Bavender, sorry. At-large district liaison, Carol Russell. Thanks, Carol. We have the public image chair, again, our very own Brock Ray. Assistant programs, Mary Pat Cumming and Daniel Codet. Programs committee chair, Carol Russell. Our foundation is going to be led again by Bill Klein and Bob Baker. Thank you both for staying on one more year. And then projects, special projects, again, Gail Noakes. Thanks, Gail. Club administrators, Steve Morris and Dick Mosman. Thank you for showing up every morning. And then Sergeant at Arms, Best Doug Schmidt and Kurt Nelson to lead that effort and shepherd our happy bucks. Bruising. So Secretary and Finance are wonderful Cindy Lenny and Lisa Moncrief. I'm sorry, Secretary is Lisa Moncrief, Treasurer and Finance Cindy Lenny and Sheila Gothman have agreed to stay on one more year. So thanks to them. Membership co-chair and our Vice President membership chair. So membership co-chair Claire Burkett, another new member, which is amazing. Vice President membership chair is Sean Irwin. So thank you, Sean. Saw you around here somewhere. And then President-elect Gene Johnson, past President Scott, and myself as president. So if there's any other nominations, I guess I'm per the bylaws supposed to ask if there's any nominations from the audience. Not hearing any, we'll vote on January 5th. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, Ross. That is always a fun job for the new president-elect to take on. So thank you very much. Wonderful slate. Yeah. So if you're interested in the cameraman job, let us know for next year. Let me talk a little bit about how today is going to work. Today is our Rooters program, and I know the Rooters are looking forward to sing for you. You may have noticed the piano is a little bit too big to get in here, no matter how many Rooters there are to get it in here. And so we will all be adjourning into the lounge. There are some places to sit, and some folks will be standing. And we will do the Rooters program in there. The Rooters will sing a song, and then you all will have an opportunity to pick a couple of your favorite carols to sing. And we may try to cajole some happy buck money out of you for that, but feel free to pick your favorite carols. We'll do those, and then the Rooters will sing again, and we'll just continue on that way. So that will be our program this morning. I'll give you a few minutes to finish up your breakfast, and then we will adjourn to the lounge. So thank you all.
Test. Sounds good.
Thank you.
If folks want to start making their way into the lounge, grab a sheet of music as you're coming in, a sheet of songs.
Test, test.
Scott loves to talk about, the brewery, the story. And then when we say, would you do a burn? He's like, I don't like to talk about my drunk.
Yeah, what's the difference? Well, if he's got a beer in front of him and he's sitting on a chair.
Yeah.
No, it's fun to see the place and learn about it. I haven't opened my stout yet.
Oh,
I don't, have you tried it before?
no, I'll have to try one.
I'm not a,
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
I'm not a big Guinness fan. It's a little.
Talking to Dean. Yeah, that's Dean's guest that we introduced.
Oh. Dean's kids.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Singing right in front of them.
Yeah. So. Did you say it is Rob Scarlett?
No,
Next to Rob Scarlett. Yeah.
there was a guy sitting next to me and I didn't recognize him.
It's not, it wasn't Duke's, yeah.
No, he had a name there, kind of sideways.
All right, Rooters, you ready? Ellen?
We're still.
Oh, you mean? Should I jump to get ready for some stories? Yes, yeah, that'd be great.
If anybody needs another chair, there's chairs they can go ahead and pull some in.
Plenty up here.
Plenty here too. It's like church, though. No one wants to sit right in the front. Well, this is always fun for us. Thank you very much. I want people to be thinking about their stories of maybe their own childhood or their children's childhood or something that you want to share with everybody. And maybe if you want to contribute a couple dollars to Happy Bucks to pick a song, we'll let you do that too. Tom's going to come around. I think he had to take the tree off so he doesn't run you over. But Tom Tamura is going to come around and ask you for a story or a particular song that you want us to sing. And it's a really fun time of year to be together. And we've got the fireplace warming us up. We've got Tony, and let's thank Tony right away for. Speaking of corralling the cats, that's Tony's job. So I'm very excited this holiday season. I shared with people that our daughter's getting married Saturday, so that's going to be really fun. So I'll have to see if I can loosen my purse strings and throw in a couple dollars for Happy Bucks. But it's going to be really fun. I've got a lot of family coming into town, and this is a great way to kick it off. So we'll look forward to that.
I remember Christmas past, round the Christmas tree. Funny how those memories last, they come back to me. Old familiar carols, snowy Christmas Eve. I can still see Santa's reindeer when we all believe. Wish I could return once more where the stockings hung. Got a Christmas yearning for days when we were young. Why do little children have to grow so fast? 'Cause come December, I remember Merry Christmas past. Never can return somehow. Memories have to do. Younger hearts are learning now. Christmas joys we know. All the little children seem to grow so fast. But come December, they'll remember Merry Christmas past. You better watch out, better not cry. Good night.
took off the,
There you go.
I think Tom took off the costume, so you get to do it.
He's coming, he's
Here
coming.
it comes.
Oh, here he comes. There he is.
Watch out for the camera.
Okay, who's gonna
I just
gonna
put
tell
that
us the
microphone.
story of Christmas and give the Christmas tree glad tidings.
We got a song they want to sing? The story they have.
None of you have ever had Christmas so that.
I know we've never done this before.
Oh, Christmas tree. That's appropriate.
There you
That
go.
sounds right.
Number 11.
Number 11. So sing along with us.
Sing into the mic, Tom.
Another song.
There. Cynthia.
The tree cannot see.
There's one over there. So.
Cindy's got one over here. Jim's got one.
That's good, because we're not gonna sing anything that's not on the list.
Is White Christmas, and my father-in-law, my wife Ellen's late father, would be so approving of not having this on the list. He spent 2 years in the South Pacific during World War II. And he said he heard that played on the ship all the time, White Christmas, and he hated the song till the day he died. But it does seem to me a similar sentiment is I'll Be Home for Christmas, which seems especially appropriate after our pandemic year when a lot of us weren't home for Christmas. So that's mine.
Number 2.
All right, now we can do one more. Cindy.
I'd like to do Silver Bells, please.
All right.
18.
City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air, there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smile after smile. And on every street corner you hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Strings of street lights, even stoplights, blink of bright red and green. As the shoppers rush home with their treasures. Hear the snow crunch, see the kids bunch. This is Santa's big scene. And above all this bustle, you hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. So we just finished Hanukkah, and we have a little Hanukkah song that we'd like to sing. Light the candles for 8 nights. Freedom is our guiding light. Light the candles for 8 nights. Remembering the Israelites. Now listen to the story so that you may know how Judah Maccabeus fought so long ago. He led his valiant warriors in the righteous fight. A miracle occurred. For what they did was right. Light the candles for 8 nights. Freedom is our guiding light. Light the candles for 8 nights. Remembering the Israelites. When they regained the temple and lit the holy light, they learned the holy lamp was filled for just one night. To everyone's surprise, it burned for 8 nights through. The miracle of Hanukkah lights the way for you. Light the candles for 8 nights. Freedom is the guiding light. Light the candles for 8 nights. Remembering the Israelites.
So I happen to know some people have children. So I've told a couple kids stories before because I think that's the best of the holiday season, right? You get them all Jimmy jacked up on sugar and what could go wrong? So our son Patrick now is 28 and he's a little shy and still is less shy, but he's a little shy. And he's about 2.5 years old and we took him to see Santa Claus, which is going to be fun for mom and dad, not necessarily the kid, but for mom and dad, it's going to be fun. So we go up and he's on the stage and, the kids wait and then they go up there and he loved sugar. Can't imagine why. Little hyper. So he wanted to get that candy cane so bad. He just needed that candy cane, so he wanted to devour it. So then it's time to go to Santa, and Santa's saying, come on up, but he's afraid of the big scary man with the white beard, and I want the candy cane, and how do I get it? And he's that far away, and I don't want to go any closer, but I want the candy cane. Could you somehow, how do I get it? You finally tell Santa, throw it. Brilliant.
Well, there's nothing like following Sean to tell a story. When we were younger, we used to fly down to Chicago to see the Johnson side of the family, and we would you may know about this, hauling all your Christmas presents down so people can open them in Chicago, and then you fly them all back with you, packing up the suitcases back and forth with Christmas presents. So we flew down with all the presents. We have Christmas, we open everything up, and we're in the airport flying back with all of our received presents. And we're going through TSA, and the people are going through our luggage and find the toy guns. Which was, we never even thought about that. This was early in the days of TSA, and the guy looked at us like, are you kidding me? You're going through TSA with two guns, right? So it took us a while to explain ourselves, but we were glad to just leave the guns behind. Oh, and I would pick sleigh ride, and I'll give you some money when I get my purse.
Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Giggity up, let's go. Let's look at the snow. We're riding in a wonderland of snow. Giddy up, it's grand, just holding your hand. We're gliding along with the song of a wintry fairyland. Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy, cozy are we. We're snuggled up together like two birds of a feather would be. Let's take the road before us and sing a chorus or two. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells ring, jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Frosty the snowman rose and 2 eyes made out of gold. Frosted window panes, candles gleaming inside, painted candy canes on the tree. Santa's on his way, he's filled his sleigh with things, things for you and for me. You better watch out, you better not cry, 10 out loud, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen and all his reindeer are pulling on the rein. There's a ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. And your stocking and say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. I'm getting nothing for Christmas, 'cause I ain't been nothing but bad. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth, my 2 front teeth, see my 2 front teeth. Gee, if I could only have my 2 front teeth, then I could wish you Merry Christmas. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Merry Christmas
I once sang that because I knew he was a little 2 of them. He's almost 2 and one who's 5. So tell us what your daughter's loving this year and.
Wow, this was unexpected. Yes, so yeah, I have a 2-year-old, soon to be 2-year-old and 5-year-old, and my 5-year-old daughter is all about Christmas, and we're doing the Elf on the Shelf this year, and she's been getting gifts every morning except for Tuesday morning. She didn't get anything, and she looked up, and the elf was actually high on a shelf, and she didn't see anything. She said, "Oh, Papa, I don't think I was a good girl yesterday." And I said, "Yeah, I think you're right. You give your mom a hard time, so maybe tomorrow." And then she kind of nuzzled against me and laid down for a little bit. And then a few seconds later, she said, "Wait, Papa, I got a gift yesterday. I went to Target and got something. I think that's from the elf."
That's right. That's how we convince ourselves we're okay.
I tried to stop and get some cash and the cash machine was all out. So I'll go online and give my $20. I remembered my first Christmas alone. I was in Athens, Greece, was working for the YMCA. And it was Christmas Eve. And the Greeks don't celebrate Christmas until the 6th of January, the Epiphany. That's when they do it. And I was feeling really alone and lonely. And I went into my mailbox and there was a cassette tape that arrived. My mother had sent. It was Handel's Messiah. And I went in and I played it. And suddenly I believed. Somebody could write that in 2 weeks. And it's why I decided to go into the ministry. I'd like to sing Old Lang Syne, a good Scottish tune.
19.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and
think that's the first time I've actually sung the words to that song. Yes.
Christmas trees and boughs of holly, Yuletide logs and mistletoe, candles burning bright and meadows frosty white, and faces in the firelight's glow. Sounds of happy children's voices, singing carols that you love to hear. Then the silence of the night and the winter air so still and clear. Feels like you could reach and touch the sky, or catch a star and fly away. Feels like you could wish for peace on earth, and all at once it would come someday. Families and friends together, feel a special kind of love and cheer, sharing all the joys of Christmas time, the very best time of year. Families and friends together, feel a special kind of love and cheer, sharing all the joys of Christmas time, the very best time, that strange enchanted time, that shining magic time of year.
Lisa, I don't know, are our friends coming from? Amy, welcome. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the Boys and Girls Club and what's going to be happening next Wednesday?
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me, and thank you for your continued support over the years of our Kids Can Give campaign. Every year we collect gifts that we give to all of our club sites, and the kids get to shop for free for themselves and their family, and we wrap those gifts so they're able to take them home and surprise their family on Christmas. So your donations are really helpful, and this year we've had such a great outpouring of support. We have thousands of gifts that were donated, so it's been a lot of work, but excited to see the kids when they're able to go shopping for their family. Typically, you all have volunteered at Jerry Gamble in the past, so their holiday store this year is next Wednesday from 11 to 4, I believe. So if you're interested in volunteering, you would help the kids shop and then wrap their gifts for them. If you are interested, you can contact Lisa and she can put you in contact with me and I'll get you all the details. And we have 10 other club sites. So if you want to go somewhere besides Jerry Gamble, we have clubs in South Minneapolis, Richfield, St. Paul, and then into Minneapolis schools. So if you're interested in a different day or time, we do have other options at other clubs as well. Thank you all.
John, did you have a story or a song?
Well, I did, but I was not sure if you had already sung something to John Groth. I think we are all probably remembering that just a few days ago or a week ago, John passed, and he was one of our charter members, a wonderful guy. If anybody's on their way to heaven, he is. And I was thinking, hark the herald angels sing.
On the sheet. Sing along.
Like the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the sky. May angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King.
Thanks, John.
Oh, yeah, Gary. So for our last song, you're going to join us, but you're going to join us after we sing through Peace, Peace a couple of times. You're going to join us, and I'll bring you in with Silent Night. So the message is peace on earth, and I just watch for me. I'll come out and have you join me in Silent Night.
Peace, peace, peace on earth and goodwill to all. This is a time for joy. This is a time for love. Now let us all sing together of peace, peace, peace on earth. Peace, peace, peace on earth and goodwill to all. This is a time for joy. This is a time for love. Now let us all sing together of peace, peace, peace on earth.
Okay, get ready. A little slower.
Silent night, holy night, all is well to all is Christ, crown young virgin mother and sisters, holy angels so tender and mild. Let us sing in secretly sweet in heavenly peace on earth.
Let's end with "We Wish You a Merry Christmas."
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good times. tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings of Christmas and a happy new year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you, everybody. Here you go, Nick.